We will now move to the third and final part of this second plenary session. And for this third session, which will be a 20-minute session, the presentation is on club officer tools and resources, tips and resources. Our presenter for this topic is Cheryl Persson, DTM. Cheryl is a seasoned Toastmaster who has held several positions both at the club and at the district level. She is a strong believer in using whatever resources are available to be successful in whatever role that you hold. Today, she will be sharing some of the tips and resources that she has found and used as a member and leader in Toastmasters. Join me in welcoming Cheryl Persson.
Good morning, everyone. This morning, I'm going to share with you some tips and resources that I have found. You are not alone in this journey. There is so much information out there to help you as a club officer be successful in your role. Many of you have heard of David Letterman's, or maybe you haven't, depending on how old you are, his top 10. Because there's so much information, I decided that I am going to have Cheryl's top 10. So these are my top 10 tips and resources for you to use as a club officer. It's not a comprehensive list because there's so much out there. That's why I said 10. And it's important to note it's not in any priority. So just because it's number 10 doesn't mean it's any important than number 1. In my view, they should all be number 1, but we can't do that. So we'll start with 10. The 10th tip I have is to do with pathways. So the number 10 resource is pathways. Angelica did a phenomenal job of explaining everything to pathways, so I'm not going to go into detail on how to go to Toastmaster International and find it. She did that. What I do want to mention is there's a Pathways companion guide. And if you think I know a lot or you're going to know a lot just by looking, no, things change all the time. And I actually just discovered this last week and I was thrilled with it. This Pathways companion guide is on the D99 website and I will show you where that is later on. But it is probably one of the best things I've seen for Pathways. It lists all the paths. It has a matrix of which projects go to which paths. It shows you how to complete a path and what's required. It shows you what you need to be a DTM. And then it lists every single project associated with every single path and what the requirements are. And it's in PDF format. I love the document. Number 10, pathways. Number 9 is the brand portal. Now I'm assuming that everyone has at some point in time gone on to Toastmasters International. If you haven't, make sure you do because you will find a lot of resources up here. To find the brand portal, you will go to the Leadership Central, click on brand portal as you can see by the red arrow. In the brand portal, there are all kinds of information that you need to work with your club. The brand manual tells you all the rules and regulations about what we can do with the logos, what kind of paper letterhead we should use, how we should present ourselves to the world. It shows us and has templates for business cards. It has templates for stationery, letterheads, meeting agendas, executive meeting agendas. It has resources for marketing, various flyers that you can use and what you can use them for, and also books on how to close the sale or how to do different things from a marketing perspective. It also has templates if you want to have a website present. Logos you can download. Anything you need to project the brand of Toastmasters you can find in this area. Number 9 is the brand portal. Number 8, this is brand new within the last few weeks because of us having to move more to online presence due to COVID. This is a great place. It's in the main homepage of Toastmasters, and if you scroll down, you will see the online meeting resources. If you click on that, you will get 3 main categories, and this is not what the screen looks like. I've just done a summary of it. And the 3 categories are tools, how-to resources or videos, and then quick reads. The tools have some really great information. If you're not currently doing online meetings, it will give you hints on what to do. It will also do a software comparison so that you can choose which platform that you wish to use. It has prospect flyers for online meetings. I've noticed in a few clubs that I've attended that people get very creative in how they show their red, yellow, and green flags or timer cards. They actually have backgrounds, timer backgrounds. If you're the timer in a meeting, you can turn your background to yellow, green, red, depending on the timing of the speech. Digital ribbons, you can have digital best speaker, best table topics, virtual background. I'm running a virtual background right now that I got from this site, which shows the Toastmaster logo. Much more on how the tools that you will need to run a successful online meeting. It also has how-to videos, and there's only 3 there at this point, but I'm sure they will put more on. And then some quick reads. This morning we had the conversation about going around the globe and attending other meetings. There's a really great quick read on exactly how you do that. How to optimize your video appearance. So are you in the center of the screen? Should you be standing? How should you do your setup is also included there. Great resource for online meetings. Number 8, online meetings. Number 7 is a tip. You're not alone. We have a wonderful Toastmaster family, both locally, in your club, at the district, worldwide. You are always, and everyone is available for help if you need it. Ask for help. Club executives, club members, other executives from other clubs and their members that may have knowledge that you can use. Your area director is always there to help, your division director, and of course your district leadership team will answer any questions that you need. If you're struggling or need assistance in your club, reach out. Everyone's there. Number 7 is tips. Number 6, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on, but this is the Distinguished Club Program, and Dan just explained quite a bit of it. How you can find the results of that, again, back on the home central, or Toastmasters homepage, Leadership Central, choose Distinguished Club Reports. When you do that, you will have this screen, and you have 2 ways of getting to your club report. My funny little circle on the bottom, which I tried to draw freehand, and I'm obviously not very talented, you can choose District 99, and then you will need to know your division, your area, and then your club will be listed. Or an easier method, if you see up in the top left, I have a ribbon or an arrow, red arrow. Type in your club number or your club name, hit search, and you will come to your club distinguished dashboard. This will show everything you need to know. It shows up in the middle, the membership and what you require to be distinguished, tells you how many goals you've met, and then explains everything you have met in the bottom part of there. The other thing that's important, gives you some other information that you may not be aware of, is under the daily reports. So if you look on the left-hand side, by the arrow, there's daily report. When you select this, you will be taken to this screen and you have the availability of some other reports that may help you. Couple to note, the educational achievements is for the current year. When you click on that, you will be given a list of all the achievements in the district for the year. It's broken out by club number, by division, and by member name. The only thing to be cognizant is that if a member has opted out of sharing information, you won't see their name, you will only see their member number, but you can still see it. These are the educational awards, and it may help you in and recognizing the members who have accomplished things in your club. There's also the Triple Crown earners that you can always look at and see who has won a Triple Crown. There's other information here that you should go and look at and see if it's of value to you as a member and as a club officer. Number 6, the Distinguished Club Program. Number 5 is probably an area that you should spend some time in, and these are the club officer tools. Again, from Leadership Central, club officer tools. Here, you have a number of things that you will find useful. Toastmasters, I have found, is very good at putting tutorials together. We're going to talk about Club Central, and Angelica just showed you briefly Club Central. There's tutorials on Club Central on how to do anything you need to do there. There's also in Pathways, there's tutorials on how to do anything in Pathways, from completing a level, from entering, from launching a program, from any of the Basecamp Manager functionality. Tutorials are available. Club officer tutorials are located here as well, and those are videos explaining the roles of each of the officers. Feel free to go look at them. It has club officer resources, and these are things that you need as a club, and I'm just looking at my notes here. Your leadership books. So Dan talked about the DCP and Club Success Plan. It's in there. You have your member building. You have membership profile. You have moments of truth. All these are found in your club management and club officer resources. All of it is free, and it's of value to you and can help you in being successful in your role. Plus, here's another way to get to the club distinguished performance. You can get them all over the place. Number 5 was club officer tools. Number 4, let's go shopping. And who doesn't love to go shopping? If you go to homepage of Toastmasters International, choose on Shop, which is in the far right-hand corner, you will be presented with this screen. And this screen has all the shopping, the branded materials that you can get for Toastmasters. What is probably the most important for you is to pick the club for your club at this time. Not to say you can't go anywhere else, but pick the club. Here you will be offered all kinds of information and ability and items to purchase. In the education, you'll have manuals, books, program modules, anything to help with your education. The meetings will have things like your evaluation, your ribbons. Certificates come under recognition. You can get certificates there. You can have marketing, will be any of the flyers to market your club. You have gifts if you want to give things. There's trophies. Anything you need to operate your club. Some of it is downloadable for no cost. Some of the flyers and things like that. Others you have to pay for. And you may have to pay and then be downloaded, or you can just have them delivered. One of the things that have just recently happened is if you're looking to get new banners, you can have them done locally now. You just have to purchase the template from the shop, which is considerably less than what it would have been had you purchased a banner directly from Toastmasters International. And of course, if you want to shop for yourself, feel free to shop for yourself. You can get t-shirts and hats and pins and all kinds of things that are showing our love of Toastmasters. Number 4 is Toastmasters shopping. Number 3 is Club Central. And as a club officer, this is probably where you're going to spend a good portion of your time. Again, you have to be on the home page, choose Leadership Central, go to Club Central. In Club Central, you will be provided with a number of things. You will notice on the right-hand side, it's showing my club, TNT Toastmasters. I'm a member of more than one club. If I want to do work in the other club, I just select the down arrow and pick out my club. In this area, this is where you're going to add new members. If you're a VP membership or any member of the executive, you click on the add membership and you can either add your reinstated member or you create a new member. But a member's not a member until they pay. So once you have the membership in, move over to the submit payment and make the payment for that member or multiple members at the same time. Angelica said this morning, level 1, if you complete a level in Pathways, that's not going to get you credit on your DCP. You need to submit the education award. And this is where you do it. You click on Submit Education, choose your member, and the award they get, and now it gets recognized by the member. However, make sure your member wants the education submitted. Some do and some do not at any particular time, so double check with them. The club roster is exactly that. It's a roster of the members of your club, name, address, phone number, membership number, and whether their dues have or have not been paid. The sheet then goes on to have a number of other things. This is where you submit your club officers for the new year. Any club financials is there. I'm not going to go through all of them. The one I want to make a comment about is club demographics. Currently, or recently, Toastmasters International has come out with a new award since we've gone on to online meetings. The awards are Online Ovation, Education Silver, and Education Gold, the 2 awards. To get the online, you need to go into club demographics and indicate that your club is meeting online if it is meeting online. The second part of that award is if you're meeting online and you have achieved 4 education DCP points, 4 of 6, you would get silver, and 6 of 6 is gold. So that's where you do that. Feel free to look at anything else in this area. Number 3, Club Central. Number 2, we get to see a picture of our district team. This is the District 99 website. If you have not gone here, please do. It has a plethora of great information. The one I want to show, or the most important resource I want to show, is if you scroll down on the front page, you will come to this little table. And this table has at the very bottom, well, first off, it has the responsibilities of each of the 3 on the team leadership, the district director, the program quality, and the club growth. I found this very valuable to say, who do I go to if I have a specific question? But what I want to show you is at the very bottom under club quality, there is a club quality, program quality portfolio. When you click on this, there's all kinds of information that comes up. Take the time to look here. You'll notice across the top there's tabs. Each tab has information that is of value. And I won't go through a lot of it, but if you go to program portfolio, you'll see at the bottom, there's links to a lot of the stuff that I already talked about on Toastmasters International. Program quality portfolio. Here is that Pathways companion guide. So if you click on that, you will be able to see it. If I go to area division directors, there's a lot to do with the tutorials. So the tutorials I talked about are all there. Retention programs, contests. District 99 website, number 2. Number 1, all I'm saying is explore, explore, explore. That's how I learn most of the things about the resources. I just look. Go to the Toastmasters International website, explore throughout it. The District 99. I find lots of information by going to other districts' websites. Search engines, use those. Facebook. Facebook has a really great Pathways discussion group now that I'm finding a lot of information about. Explore, explore, explore. My top 10, Pathways, Brand Portal, Online Meeting, Ask for Help, Distinguished Club Program, Club Officer Tools, Toastmasters, Club Central, District 99, explore, explore, explore. I had one question. Can we access Club Central now if we are incoming as July 1st? I would normally have said you can't access it until July 1, but I got elected to my other club in an officer role that I had not been in before, and I already have access. I would say check. If you have access, it'll show up, but you won't get access unless somebody has submitted the club officer list to TI. But if they have, you may or may not. Just check. If not, you have 10 days and it'll be there. And that is it for me. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Yay! Give Cheryl a round of applause. Thank you so much, Cheryl.